Hi guys, today I would like to discuss something about the students. Actually, if I see around, most of the time I see that the students are spoiling themselves. Why it is? Actually, they are very much busy with Facebook, WhatsApp, and other social medias. Sometimes they are involved in these things at night up to 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Then they sleep and they get up either 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes 12 o'clock in the morning. So, if you break up your daily routine, if you don't go to school every day, if you don't study early in the morning, then how do you expect that they will brighten their future? At first, a student has to be very disciplined. They must listen to their parents. They must follow the daily routine. They should be very much dedicated to their study. But where it is? During Corona, COVID 19, during COVID 19, the schools were closed. You did not attend school. Even you did not attend coaching classes. But what is now? Now everything has been okay. Schools are opened and coaching classes are being continued by the teachers. But you are not following all these things. So I get hurt when I see all these things because I have been teaching for the last 37 years. But previously, I never seen such a things like that. Most of the students are very much busy with playing games on mobile. They do not know they are hanging themselves. They are spoiling their brain. They cannot think of anything because their mind is being hanged as they're playing games on mobile. Most of the times they have been much addicted to it. And if their parents are asked, they most of the time they complain that our kids are playing games on mobile. They're always they always devote themselves in Facebook, on Facebook and WhatsApp. We can't say anything. They do not listen to us. When I ask them who have who have brought to them, you have brought to them. So why don't you take it? Why don't you take it from them? Then they say they don't listen to us. We cannot say them anything because they have grown up. Then I ask, who are the parents? Are they parents or you are? Then they cannot say anything. But they indulge their kids because they think if they have done anything wrong, if they do steps anything wrong, because they have one or two kids, and they say that we love them. But I think this is not love, this is weakness. Actually, there is a difference between love and weakness. If you love your kids, then you should see some flaws in them. You should love them. At the same time, you should scold them if they are doing anything wrong. And if you have weakness, then you cannot find anything wrong in them. Then how can you manage? How can you make future for them? You are totally good for nothing. I'm sorry to say, I'm telling like this. And the impact of this is on the society. You cannot make good students in future because they are not following the routine, they are not following their responsibilities and duties, but you are indulging them because you are not saying them what should be the right things for them. I must say one thing: love them, but don't indulge them. They should not be your weakness, they should be your love. And often I see they are not interested in attending schools. Why? If I ask my students, did you go to school yesterday? No, sir. Why? They say that they did not wake up early in the morning and it was late for them. Why this is? I am asking the guardians, why are you being failed to wake them up? And why are they playing games on mobiles up to 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. almost morning? I cannot call it night. Why are you indulging? Why are you not taking phones from them? 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. they're using up to 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. they're using mobile phones, and you are not saying them anything because you can't say them anything because you don't have right to do that because they are your weakness. If you say something to them, they will take rough steps, harsh steps that you cannot accept it. Is this your love or weakness? I love my daughter. I have only daughter. I love her very much, but she is not my weakness. I always tell her, this is your duty and this is not your duty. This should not be your passion. After dinner, you are not allowed to touch phone. but they can't say anything. If I say so, then I am wrong. Sir is telling the wrong thing. She is not accepted in the society because he is telling wrong. Then most of the people are saying this is right. Then why are you, why are you daring to say like this? Because most of the people are saying like this. They are accepting all these things, and you are saying against the tide. How can you dare? How can you be dared like this? You should follow our rules and norms. This is the problem. And I see every day in our life that the students are being spoiled every day. And if they spoil themselves like this, how can you expect that your kids will be the future in the society? So this is the right time to be cautious. If you can't, you are doing so much wrong and you are spoiling your kids by your own hand. This is the question always raised in me. Why we are there? Why we are here to teach them? Because they are not interested in study. Sometimes I watch that they are copying from their friends' copies. They are not interested to learn something. But most of the time, I try to make them learn that ask me if you don't understand anything. I am here to answer you. I am here to make you understand. This is my duty to make you understand. Then why are you not raising questions? That sir, please tell me what is this and what is that. But they don't ask any questions. I'm not telling that everyone, but most of the students are doing so. And it hurts me too much. If you talk about 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, I didn't experience this kind of things. But now, for the last 2 years, I have been seeing that this kind of things are going on. And now I can't tolerate all these things. If I say a student, don't use rough words, slang in the class, or you should not do anything that the class hampers or interrupts its own identity, then I am wrong. Because they know the wrong thing is right and the right thing is wrong. If it continues, then what will be the fruit? How much fruit you will gain, and what will you give? What will you give to the society? Society is built by the people. People are not built by society. You are building a society, doing something better, having united, just accumulating your own thoughts. But no, just you are going in favor of the tide. You are not agreeing that I have to go against the tide if it is wrong. I don't have, actually, we don't have thought, we don't have thought of protesting of protesting anything wrong. So, what can I say? At the age of 57, what can I say? If I say something right, then I will be criticized by those people who are wrong. The parents are giving everything to their kids by hook or by crook. It does not matter how much they're working in a day, how much they're toiling hard just to arrange food, clothes, and spending money for their kids. And as a result of it, the children are spoiling themselves. And you are responsible for that because you know very well that you are doing your level best to give the best to your kids. But a kid has some duty towards his parents. A parent is doing their level best to give you the best. But you are not doing anything right to give them the best one. How can you give them the best one? You should be very much dedicated. To what? In study. And I think most of the parents have some problems. They are not allowing their kids to go to the field to play because their color of skin will be changed. It will be converted from white to black. Their skin will be tanned. When I was young, my parents would allow it to go to the field and play because it increases your stamina, your mental strength, and the right to take right decision, because you will have to take the instant decision and it helps to take it. Because whenever you are playing either cricket or football, maybe hockey, any kind of games you may play, what you like actually. But it will give you a mental strength which will work in future whenever you will in the field of work. But no, the parents are very much satisfied if their kids are at home. They're playing games on mobiles. It means they're not going outside. They're not mixing with bad guys. But you will have to mix with the both standards. I mean, they may be bad or they may be good. This is relative terms. But if you don't know the black, you cannot know the white. So you will have to mix up with the black and white. Then you can differentiate between black and white. If you don't mix with black and white, then you cannot differentiate. You cannot differentiate between what is black and what is white. And if it is black, then I should I should avoid them. Or I should mix with them if they are good. At first, you will have to mix with the bad ones and the good ones. Then you can differentiate. So when I think, just sitting alone, and I think of it, I get hurt. Because what is going on? If you say something right, then you will be criticized. Your words will not be granted. But if you say in the favor of the tide, then you'll be granted as the right one. So this is my request to the parents. Please take the proper decision, because the kids are yours. They will face the problem in future if you don't ponder over it properly. Love them, but don't indulge them. Don't you should not have any weakness for them. Rather, you should have love for them. I told before that there is a huge difference between love and weakness. Love them, but don't grab weakness for them. Okay, bye. I don't know whether you will accept it or not, but I am telling it because I think of it. This is my perception. If you grant it, I'll be happy. If you don't grab it or don't accept it, then I have nothing to say, because I am not your parents, I am not your guardians. As a person, I have been teaching for the last 37 years. I saw my father to do or to take harsh action against me when I did anything wrong. So I must expect from you that you will do something positive to nurture your children. Okay, bye.